Here we go. 17 says, for any 3 points, A, B, and C are collinear. This is sort of a little bit of a note. In 2 dimensions, for something to be collinear, they have to lie on the same line. Okay, so what we're going to say is here, is it right? We're good? Thank you. Okay, so here's your O. There's A, B, C. Okay, we're supposed to show that OA plus OC is equal to 2OB.
What do you mean by line on the same line?
Line on the same, they lay on, they exist. Collinear means they are on the same line. Lines. Yes, they're all, so basically they're on the same slope line. Line exist on, let's just say exist on the same line. Okay, exist on the same line? Okay. They have the same slope. Okay guys, go here please. They have the same direction, whatever you want to call it. Okay? So, the only other piece of information I did not include yet, it said that B is the midpoint of AC. And this is the essential part of this question. If B is the middle point of AC, what does that tell you? Yes.
From A to B and B to C.
Right, these two are the same magnitude. What else does that tell you? So we just found out that the magnitude of AB is equal to the magnitude of BC. What else can we say about those vectors and why? Yeah.
Collinear, the direction is the same as well.
Well, the directions are the same as well. So if the magnitudes are the same and the directions are the same, that means overall they're the same. So AB is actually technically equal to BC. So we're okay with that? AB and BC mean the same thing. OB actually is a line here. Now, this is the beginning of what we're doing today. Today's whole lesson is based on stuff like this. Okay, so this is a wonderful warm-up / homework take up here. I have to write OA plus OC. I have to turn that into 2OB. This is like identities from grade 11 and from grade 12. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with like the left side, right side thing. Okay? What's another way I can write OA? What?
Negative AO.
Yes, good.
2OB minus.
Oh, yeah.
What are you saying? Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't think that. I had like OB plus BA.
Yeah, and that's, I would, because treat this like an identity. I'm saying, we're like, this is like a solid line. You can't go left and right across it. So I'm going to write OA is equal to OB plus BA. Okay, why is that, just hold on a sec. Why is, looking at the final answer, why is that a good first step? This is the important part of these questions. Why writing OA is OB plus BA good? Yeah, Michael.
BA and BC cancel.
Yeah, eventually, yes. But the point I was going to say is here, on my final answer, I need to have an OB in it, right? So what I did is I changed OA, I wrote it in terms of OB instantly, and then there's some other fluff I got to get rid of. Okay? Using that idea, how can I write OC? OC is going to be what, sorry?
OB.
OB plus BC, right. So if you're going from here to here, that's the same as this plus this. And then plus OB plus BC. Now just to summarize here, this is
Oh man.
OA. Nah, it's supposed to be a squiggly bracket. It is awesome. Okay? And this is actually the equal C. Okay, any questions so far? What we're doing here, right? We're writing them both in terms of OB. That's what we're trying to do. I'm just going to neaten them up here. Okay, I'm going to collect my terms. I'm just going to write this as OB plus OB plus BA plus BC, and just I'm even probably going to call that 2OB plus BA plus BC. Okay, now this you have to show. Awesome, welcome. Okay, this you have to show. Okay, because without this step, you're just sort of skipping lines. From here on down, you have to show. I need to be clear about this. I have to somehow, I have 2OB, which is what I want. I have to somehow get rid of those two. That's what I need to get rid of.
Yeah.
How do I possibly do that? Yeah.
have to show the OB first.
No, I'm saying, you can go right from here to here, I'm happy, you can go from here to here is okay.
I've got
Right.
a brilliant idea.
Go ahead.
So, we've equated that AB is equal to BC.
We have,
If we go to BC,
yes?
or well, it really doesn't matter which one we do, but do BC, substitute AB in, but you
Okay.
can reverse it so it becomes a negative.
Yeah, you can do negative B.
Right, and we showed that above that AB was the same as BC. Okay, so we're okay on that? Oh, BC, let's try again. BC was the same as AB, so it's okay to show. We're good? Now, if somebody knocked us out of the park.
Yeah, and it becomes
How? Why? Why?
BA equals negative AB.
Thank you. And this is what you gotta show. Which is just equal to 2OB. This is the sort of stuff we're doing today and lots of it, okay? All right? Are we okay on the logic of what's happened here? Yes?
Didn't you just skip the step where you, subbed in AB for BC, you just said that BC is equal to negative GA?
If you show me that's why that is. You'd have to, because you could do this, if you did at the top here, you just showed that somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, you have to get it, you have to show it there along the way.
You would probably have had to know that somehow.
Yeah. Okay, that's 17. All right. This is sort of conceptually important, that question, Austin. That question is conceptually important. Important. Okay, so if there's a question about the moving around, now's the time to ask them, please. You guys are so polite. We're still wishing it was snow day. Comment? Yes.
Like, if you just do completely different, but as long as you get two things that equal the same thing. it's
Yes.
okay.
Now the thing is, the question was, if I talk here, please? The question was, if you do it completely different, that's okay, but remember this is like an identity though, as long as you don't go across the equal sign.
Okay.
Okay, so I could have split, 2OB into, you know what I mean, and moved it, as long as you can go left, like, think of like an identity, right? You just can't go across the equal sign. Yes?
When I've seen identities or proofs being done, they put a question mark over top of the equal sign, and then that gives them the right to move things over.
No. Not in this course, no.
Well, I was
You
looking at, like, second year copy.
Yes, in this course, no, we're not gonna do that, no, okay? The reason that's just sort of like a verification, that's also for, with the equals in the question, that's you're asking, is it equal, right, too? So I'm telling you this is equal, I want you to formally show that it's equal. To formally show that it's equal, that means you have to prove equivalence, individually on the left and individual on the right. Okay, so I'm not one of these teachers, you'll see in the textbook, I used to hate this. It'd say, is this an identity, yes or no? Like, that's just cruel, because, I know you'll spend an hour working away at this question, working, and all of a sudden you'll say, well, no, it's not an identity. How do you know when to stop? Right? So I'm going to state to you, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, that's awful to do. So I'm telling you these things will work out. Did I get them to you? Okay, I'll go from there. All right, I'm going to hit pause on this video, we'll move on, because this is going to be a long one here. No, I'm going to do 20, I'll do 21 quickly, and then I'll move on here. Okay, 21. 21 is exactly the opposite of that. 21. Oh, 21 is different. Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, let's actually stop here because this is a big question here. I saw this one on the board yesterday with some difficulty. Not with difficulty, but